All right, and finals has got me messed up. I forgot it was Monday, but I still got a video, like, better late than never, yep. Yesterday, between heats of a competition to stay warm, I was messing around with backside nose press, back 180 out. Basically, those clips you saw were an improvement for me. I holding up the tail, like not tapping, that's an improvement. And so just keep that in mind when you reserve your judgment. The rest of this video is basically just going to be an ad for Proteus, the board sponsor. And so if you don't want to hear about a genuinely different snowboard, then keep going. But Proteus has been sending me boards for 4 or 5 years now. And their main thing is that they have a patent for this adjustable camber system in the middle. Basically what that means is there's a screw going to the nose and the tail from the middle, and when the screws are fully relaxed, it's in full camber. When you tighten the screws, it pulls on it and makes it full rocker. And so everybody knows some different applications for this, like you crank the nose up, you float better in POW. By crank the nose up, I mean add more rocker to the nose, just to be clear. Everybody knows that. I think everybody knows that by now. But one thing that I have just started messing with now is, I know some people that have different rail boards and jump boards because the needs are so specific that, like, on jumps you need stability, you need to be able to sink your edge in to bite really hard to get good pop. But on rails you would like a little bit more flow, a little bit more forgiveness. And so some people ride different boards for rails and jumps, but I've got one that can do them both. I never have to swap my bindings, because if I want to do some really intricate rail tricks, some really technical rail tricks, I can just crank that middle screw with my little tool, and through that I can then get a board that presses and behaves much differently, much more forgiving on rails, while still, if I tighten it back up, then I can get the mad stability on jumps. And so that's why I think this is a genuinely different and genuinely cool concept. If you want to buy my design, go out to their website, proteusnowboards.com. If you want to buy a different design, totally cool too. They've got a bunch of sick artists working on their stuff.